Good morning, Solid Steppers. On my way to Marcone, Miami in the route. Pick up parts for the day, starting down here down south, cleaning up, and then working my way north. Looks like I might have to come back again. Got a particular customer that is adamant about me doing the repair, so I'm not hating. I love it. It's hard being me. It's hard. Anyway, I am in rare form this morning. I got up early, all chipper, got all my checklist done. Made one little mistake. Forgot my earpiece, had to go back and get it. So today, the topic is going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 trade trucks on the road right now that I can see. And I saw several on my way out this morning. That means that those of us that's out here trying to get in and get out and get back in, we out here early. We're not complaining. We doing what we gotta do. I have a neighbor that's a plumber, and I'm always trying to tell him, let me get some of that plumbing paper, because he's a beast. I have another neighbor that has a tree stump removing business, and so he deals with trees and cutting them down, and everybody got their little thing, so my neighborhood is popping. Everybody's doing their thing. The tradesmen are. But anyway, I want to talk about skill sets. I think it's important to understand what you're good at and then hire people around you to do everything else. Now, I don't mean just turn the reins over to them. I mean study the craft of what you're going to have them do, whether it be accounting, like a CPA. But if you start your business, you should have started doing that in the first place through QuickBooks or something, so you can keep track, because you got to understand where your money is going, coming in, going out, and getting ready for taxes. That's just being an adult. So, game on. I'm sorry, guys. I just had a customer send me a picture of the model number, which is I live for that. But, there are some of us that are good. Like, I was talking to someone last night, and oh man, Miss Ward talking about she repaired. You heard that beep? That's my damn gas. Ain't this a mug? How do I get in here and forget to fill up? Woo! That's okay. God ain't done with me yet. But seriously, in order to run a business, that don't mean you got to go get the most expensive this and that. You start your foundation properly with CPA, bookkeeper, what have you. I mean, those expenses aren't that expensive, but you need to make sure you vet them, because you don't need anybody embezzling your money. I mean, all these things happen. This is the real world. But there are areas, these people out here, you're trying to do your website, you're trying to do your marketing, let me tell you something. If you're out here trying to be a tech too, that's going to be not only difficult, but it's actually, you are going to be the bottleneck in your business, and you never want to be the bottleneck. You never want to be what's slowing you down, because that's usually what happens. All right, Miami, don't start this. Do not start this. Don't do it. Oh, man. Anyway, but you want to be the person that gets it done, period. And you want to make sure that you are the visionary that's laying the blueprint. And the bottom line is, the more you are caught up in the small stuff, the more difficult that is to do. So moving forward, you have to be clear. Okay, I understand all the basics. So what I'm going to do, you people know they don't believe in using no damn signals. I'm going to focus on growing my business the right way. Because the worst thing you do is to start out, then to have somebody to take, let me tell you something. This thing about taking a shoebox of receipts and getting them to your account and doing, I don't understand. With modern technology, I don't see how that works. When you can get a simple damn free ass app and take a picture of the receipt and save them that way. The thing I like about QuickBooks is you can take a picture of receipt and you can go swipe this way, swipe that way, tax related, non-tax related, boop, boop, boop. And it takes 2 seconds, but it's all about having processes. And part of our problem is we ain't got no damn processes. We just out here winging it. Take your business and make it a business and get out of hustle mode, because it is not going to be beneficial when you're dealing with financial institutions when your shit is raggedy. These are facts. So you need to just go back to the blueprint. Don't beat yourself up. You know, we all beat ourselves up. So give yourself a time limit on that shit. But what you really need to do is you need to focus on structuring and cleaning the business up. Making it presentable. Make sure your uniform's on point. Like with me, I got to get better signs for my trucks where the appliance part is larger. You know what I mean? I got to make sure that everything I do is on point. And the point is, every day I try to find a way to be better. I make sure I discipline and structure myself, and I make me better, so then everything else around me will be better. So as I add more people, particularly on the administrative side, because where I'm ultimately going to be is, because I bought my classes, the ones that I posted, you know, my whole goal is to really be a tech hub, to be a technical strategist, and to be able to basically guide techs through the repairs remotely. That right there is the future. You can send your guys out in the field, and it's something, particularly the way these appliances are going, because everything is controlled by microprocessors. Like, I'm going to look at one today, and it's practically 2 years old, and they freaking out, like, because the first tech that went and looked at it, he was scared because it looked new, and you know, he was thinking it was a drain pump. And then get there, it's not the drain pump, and then he got scared because he's as my boy Master Samurai say, he's a monkey changing parts, a parts changer. Now what he should have did was got the model number like she just sent me, pulled the schematic, focused on the load, and repaired it. What do I mean by focus on the load? You need to get the Master Samurai course, or you need to at least buy the membership and start listening to the webinars. If you can't do that, at least look up his channel on YouTube, because this guy is a true diagnostician. You follow me? That means he diagnoses the work and he goes in as a tech. And when techs approach a problem, they use scientific method and they focus on the load. So that means you pull a schematic, the lady says it's not draining. It's not necessarily always the damn drain pump. This is why these appliances have diagnostic and self-diagnostic capabilities. Not to mention manual mode, where you can check it yourself. But all they're gonna do is, it's like casebook. It's gonna tell you to go to the control board. It's gonna give you the 2 points, J15, J this, whatever. Put this to this. See if you got so many volts. Ohm it out. And then you look at the resistance. It's not that difficult. And then it walks you to the next step. Either it's going to be the control panel, or it's going to be the damn pump. It's going to be one or two, unless there's something between the two. But you focus on where the issue is and solve the problem. I just talked to the lady. She said she can't get nobody to fix it. It's been this way for 2 months. That's crazy. That's insane. But that's okay, because I'm going to save the day and get paid. But how do I know this? I know this because I invested in my education. Do you think when I got into appliance repair, I knew anything about focusing on the loads? There's so many guys that are going in and changing parts because they're so used to working on these old school washers. By the way, shout out to Bobby Howard. Bobby, I love you, man. I went to go do a dry the other day, and let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you a tip that Bobby told me. He said when a dryer doesn't start, he said the first thing he do is open the door and check the lid switch. Now, to anybody else that works in the industry, that's common sense. But because I come from automotive, the first thing we do is we check, you know, if a car doesn't start, what do? We check the battery, we check the starter, the alternator, we check for spark, ignition. It's a different process. So I love you, Bobby, because that hooked me up with a quick 220, real quick. Points on that. But anyway, I done got off tangent. But you guys know what I mean. I'm able to have these fluent conversations because I invest in that. And when I'm on the road, my library, I'm constantly in audible.com listening to all the books you hear me talk about. Book Yourself Solid. customer service related books, service industry related books, even schematic reading books. Because I have to immerse myself in order to be successful. If I don't immerse myself, then I'm not going to learn. It's just like, you got to be willing to put yourself in the game at a whole nother level. I'm doing the 10,000 hour rule, but I'm trying to tweak it. I'm trying to perfect it. And when I'm dealing with guys who've been in the industry forever, like Bobby, Mike Sneed, TMM, Mike Check, Taylor Cousins, old boy Bearder Appliance Repair in Alabama, shout out to you, because he has great videos. Who else I watch? I watch everybody. Who the heck else? It's somebody that I'm missing. Oh, may he rest in peace. Bill Newberry, that dude was a beast. Now that man, for the do-it-yourself at home, that's who y'all need to be watching, because he is cool as heck and he gives great information. Another good guy is Dirty Maintenance. Dirty Maintenance. He's like a maintenance guy for appliance complex. He's good too. We can learn from everybody. Miss Ward learns from everybody. That's the name of the game. But anyway, like I said, as you get ready to structure your business, clean up the paperwork, because the paperwork is how they get you. People out here making money, you don't know where your damn money went. And let's not even talk about your returns. Your return parts, you're not tracing to see when you get a credit, because you got some people take forever to give you credit. You got some people that's right on top of it. You better watch your money. And money is the name of the game. You better watch your money. People are not watching their money. I'm telling you. I got something for everything. I have business cards for my gas. I have, and that's for my credit. I make sure that's consistent. At the end of the day, we got to win, y'all. And the only way you're going to win is just tighten up the pieces. You don't have to be perfect in the beginning, but you got to start layering those pieces so that as you grow, because you control the growth of your business. Some people want to stay one man. There's nothing wrong with that. But you be the best one man yourself you can be, so you can retire and get the hell on and invest that cash into some cash flowing business that you don't have to break your back for. That's the name of the game. I'm not knocking anybody hustle. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate the player, hate the game. And then don't hate the game. Just get the book and learn how to play it. Shoot, y'all playing. That's another book, good book. The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Shen. Now that book, very simple read, one day read or listen to. Now it's a little archaic because the book was written in 1922. But remember, I'm always dropping gems. Once again, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shen. So that's Florence. Y'all ass should know how to damn spell that. Scovel, S-C-O-V-E-L, Shen, S-C-H-I-N-N. It's a metaphysical thought type book, but what it is about changing your mindset. She also has another book called Your Word is Your Wand, and it talks about the empower your words, how they come out your mouth, and they co-create your destiny. You know what I'm saying? Tighten up. That's all I'm gonna tell you. But anyway, I done gave y'all enough free game for today, because y'all free 99ers. Y'all keyboard gangsters. Y'all killing me. But I love y'all. Y'all get out here and get it. I'm happy I can get an early video out today, because I needed to. And I will holler at you guys later. Be blessed. And never let them see you sweat. Solid steppers.